Okay, so just a few minutes ago, there was a little skirmish, a little heated incident with Tyron Woodley, some members of his family, and some members of your team, Jake. From your perspective, what exactly happened there?
Just shit talk that got out of control. Everyone's in the wrong, you know? Let the fighters shit talk, and everyone in the stands can stay out of it. His mom shouldn't have been saying stuff to people on my team. My team shouldn't have been saying stuff to his mom. And of course, everything escalates. The sister, the cousin, everyone gets involved. Everyone wants to be a macho man. Everyone turns into a gangster and says they're gonna do something. So it's just a bad look. I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like any of it, to be honest.
Do you think the person for your team was out of line for talking to Tyron's mom?
I think, yeah, everyone was out of line. Like I said, just let the fighters shit talk. Let us handle our business. Now things are personal. Now we're gonna need to do extra security at events. Now, who knows what's gonna happen. So, I'm trying to go up there and be a businessman, founder of Most Valuable Promotions, and talk about the business side of things, promote the fight, get on with the day. And, this just throws like a lump in it. And now things are just like more serious. Things just got personal.
Do you think, because I mean, at your heart, you are a content creator, and right or wrong, this did produce more content for the fight. I mean, is that a positive? I know some people are probably gonna say, oh, it was set up, it was staged, that whole deal.
Definitely not set up, definitely not staged. People always seem to say that about things that happen around mine or my brothers or fights, whatever. There's content that came out of it, but it's like, I just wish it was something else. It's Women's Equality Day. I'm sitting here talking about how much I love my mom, how much I love my girlfriend, and then, of course, Tyron's mom gets into altercation. So I would just wish it was something else. If it was something else, I'd be like, great, we sold more pay-per-views. But on this day, with that, how it went down, I just didn't like it.
You touched on it a little bit. I remember after the Askren fight, you knock him out. All the comments wanted to be like, it was rigged. I remember I made a video because I was in the locker room and I was like, no, like Ben wasn't ready, Jake was ready. And it got 25 million views on TikTok, 15 million views on YouTube, and everyone wanted to act like the fight was rigged.
Yeah, the number one comment on that post was, how much did he pay you to make
this?
this? I was like, bro, give him a break. I'm like, what's going on here?
Why do you think if you knock out Tyron, the same reaction will happen? And why do you think that is?
I do think that same reaction will happen because I'm going to knock out Tyron, and I've thought about this. Like, people are just not going to be able to believe that me, like me. Why I knocked out Tyron Woodley, but Kamaru Usman couldn't. So people just don't want to comprehend that, and they try to do anything to discredit me because they don't like this thing that I'm doing. Most people. So
do you think you'll ever get the credit if you keep going on a run? Maybe there's a Connor, there's more people, a Masvidal, right? Do you think you'll ever get the credit?
I think so.
Yeah,
I think it'll come at some point. There won't be any excuses left.
These types of things that happened a few minutes ago tend to happen sometimes at combat sports events. Emotions are running high. There's two alpha males in the room, and sometimes multiple. Is this like another glimpse for you into kind of what the combat sports world can be all about sometimes?
Yeah, that's what I ended up saying. All the emotions are high. Everyone comes back in here. Everyone's yelling at each other. Why'd you do that? Who did that? You did that. I'm just like, this is the fight business. This is part of it. And sometimes I think we forget that. So while I am upset, it's like, yeah, this isn't soccer where everyone's, kind and respectful and trying to take each other's heads off, literally. This is a dangerous sport. So it is a reminder going into Sunday that you got to protect yourself at all times.
Will you tell Tyron, like, hey man, that my guy was out of line, he shouldn't talk to your mom, and so on and so forth? Will you have that conversation with him?
Nah, I won't have that conversation with him. I don't think it's needed. There's only a couple more days left until I have to of me dealing with him or seeing him. So I'm sure everyone's gonna go home, eat their dinners, and get over it. We're all men and women at the end of the day. We're not gonna be all resentful.
He was pretty furious.
I mean, so was Floyd, right? After I took his hat, and then it's like, you can't come to the fight. You can't come to the fight. And then Floyd realizes, oh, okay, that was funny. He got me. Da da da. You can come to the fight. Blah blah.
Who are some boxers you drew inspiration from over the last 3-4 years? Like, do you have a top 5 boxers of all time list?
Yeah, I think Mike Tyson has given me great advice, one-on-one. When we chat. Always Ryan Garcia, just doing boxing differently. Devin Haney's work ethic inspired me. Just seeing how he is outside of the ring. I like watching David Benavidez sparring clips. He's just so elusive. And then just always Muhammad Ali.
Great.
Thanks, Jake.
Thanks, Jake.